Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new to today's video. We are going to be doing a whole house clean with me. As you saw from the beginning of the video, my house is a total disaster. The holidays came and I basically just threw my hands up and just said we're just gonna live in the moment, and that is exactly what we did. We had such a great holiday. I hope you guys did too, but now it's time to basically clean everything up and kind of get the house back in order and just reset for the beginning of the new year. I am not going to be taking down any Christmas decorations. I typically don't do that until after the new year. So we are just going to be doing a whole house clean with me and just basically resetting the space for the beginning of the year. I had a little bit of laundry to go through and put away, and my little vanity area has become a catch-all for all of my stuff, which I knew was going to happen, but it is what it is. I typically tend to clean this up anyway, like over the weekend when I'm home from work. And since I have been home since the day before Christmas Eve, I think, or yeah, I think I took off Christmas Eve, and then obviously Christmas was that Thursday, and I also took off that Friday, and then I have the weekend. So I got myself a little vacation, which was definitely needed. It's always so good to just take time to just be home, because I feel like you get so much done. And I kid you not, after I was able to do all of this stuff, the next day when I woke up, I felt so good because I woke up to a clean home. Everything had a place, everything was put away, the dishes were cleaned, nothing was in the sink, and I was just able to just kind of like wake up and relax and not feel stressed right away. So clearly we had another snowstorm, and this one was a lot bigger than the last one, but you guys, we got snow. I think it was like after Christmas Day, which was really nice. It would have been nice to get snow like Christmas Day itself, because I feel like I've never really experienced having a white Christmas, but I guess I'll take the late after Christmas snow, so whatever. But anyway, let me know in the comments below if you guys had a wonderful Christmas. We had such a good time as a family. Like, we went to my brother-in-law's house for Christmas Eve, stayed there for a little bit, and then on Christmas morning we got up, the kids opened up their presents, and it was just a slow day overall, and we were just enjoying being in the moment and just kind of like just hanging out and just eating and just enjoying each other's company. It was just really, really fun. So let me know in the comments below if you guys had a great Christmas.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day.
While my husband was outside shoveling the snow, my son was snow tubing. Our driveway kind of goes down. It's like a hill, so you have to drive down into our garage area. So every winter, whenever it snows, the kids and us will go out there and we'll snow tube. But my husband was out there shoveling the snow, and we do have a snow blower. I guess he didn't want to use it, so he was just using a shovel, and I don't know why he did that, because our driveway is pretty long and it's a lot of work, especially if the snow is like super wet and heavy. It's so hard to shovel that, but he was out there getting that done, and he was also just hanging out with my son at the same time and doing double duty, playing and shoveling snow. Anyway, so now I am going to just finish up vacuuming my bedroom, and then we are going to head into my son's room. So I already had my sheets off the bed, and I think I had them in the washing machine at this point, but I am taking my son's sheets and my daughter's as well. Those are going to be washed together. But we're gonna start cleaning up in here. I did have him come in here and help me clean up a bit. I just didn't film that for you guys. It was such a mess. I literally felt a little overwhelmed. I was like, oh my god, this is such a disaster. I don't think his room has ever been that messy. And clearly it was, because it was just way too much for me to clean up. So I had him come in and just help me put away some things, and just like clean up after himself, and then whatever was remaining I was able to just go in and just clean up after him and just do whatever the moms usually do, like wiping things down, putting away the clothes, hanging things up, so on and so forth.
We can spend all day in bed.
So I have the sheets drying. I think I had my sheets drying at this point and the kids' sheets were washing. So I'm going to go back in towards the end of the video and make the bed and all of that stuff. But now we are heading into the kids' bathroom, which is also the bathroom that we have been using for quite some time now. And we're going to go ahead and get a really good clean in here. I typically don't clean the shower like on video because I tend to clean it when I'm in the shower, or I'll just clean it like during the week at random times. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean off the vanity. The vanity needed to be scrubbed down really well. It was kind of nasty, but again, you know, I was literally just living in the moment, and then life gets so busy at times, like you just don't have enough time to do everything that you need to do. Some things get neglected and some things don't, and sometimes the vanity gets neglected, and we tend to put things on the counter and just it'll just sit there for days on end, and we just, you know, we just keep it moving. But that is life for a lot of people, and I think it's just totally normal. But anyway, I am just going to move on by just scrubbing down the countertop really good. I am just using some Dawn dish soap here and a scrubbing brush. Wanted to make sure that I got all of the gunk and everything that was stuck on there really well. Wanted to make sure that was able to come off really well. And then we're just going to go ahead and just wipe everything down and just clean the toilet, take out the garbage, vacuum, all of that good stuff. Now that we have the vanity cleaned, the toilet cleaned, I was just using some Great Value disinfectant wipes to go ahead and wipe off the toilet wand. I typically don't use those a lot, but they are good to have on hand. They don't smell as strong as the Clorox wipes, and I like them because they are more subtle and they don't make me feel like they're about to take me out. So I do have at least one of these on hand every time, and if I need to use it, I will go ahead and use that. But now we are into the living room, and as you guys can see, I have a tiny Christmas tree up here. You guys, so Christmas Day came around and our Christmas tree literally died. Like, it died maybe about a week before, but it was dropping those little needles so much, and the branches started like literally like bending down, so the ornaments kept falling off, and we were just like, oh my god, this is really bad. We've never had a tree die on us as fast as this one did, so we had no other choice but to haul it outside and off to the back. And the mess that I left behind was just so crazy. I was just like, oh my god, this is so overwhelming, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get it done. And I felt really bad not having a tree up here, because I do like to have a Christmas tree into the new year. So I just took the one from downstairs and just brought it up, and as you can tell, it is a lot smaller for the space. Daughter said downstairs feels naked now because I took the Christmas tree from down there and brought it upstairs. So it's just really funny to me how awkward and just like small it looks sitting here. Moving on to another area that gets neglected a lot is the fireplace. So we use our fireplace, but I started spraying it to wipe it down, and then I noticed that there was a lot of like dog hair and just dust and stuff, so I was like, let me just vacuum this before I wipe it. So that's what I'm doing here. I thought that that was just so satisfying, watching all of the dust get sucked up in the vacuum hose. That was just so satisfying to me. But anyway, I'm gonna go in and wipe down the doors now and just wipe down the fireplace hearth and everything, and we will be moving on into the kitchen. I thought we were moving into the kitchen, but now we are back into the bedrooms. I'm gonna go ahead and get the beds made, and then we will be heading into the kitchen. I was also on a time crunch because we had plans on going to the movies. We went to see Avatar. You guys, I love going to the movies. We don't go to the movies often, but Avatar is such a long movie. The second movie we saw in the theaters, I think the first one, actually we saw all of them in the movie theater, but the first one came out so long ago, but the second and third ones, we took the kids to see it in the movies, and I just think that these movies are just so long, and it is also so expensive now to go to the movies. Like, it's incredible how much money you spend. I'm not even going to tell you how much money we spent. Usually, whenever we are going to the movies, we will typically go to the store, get our candy, and then we'll just get popcorn and a drink at the movie theater. But we ran out of time because I was filming and just trying to get the house cleaned up, so we didn't get a chance to do all of that. And when I tell you we spent so much money at the movie theater, it was crazy. But anyway, now that we have the clean sheets back on the beds, we are heading into the kitchen. This is the last thing I have to do, and I am just going to go in and just tidy up in here. It wasn't too bad. I did have some stuff laying around. We all had some stuff laying around. The counters weren't as bad either. So I've been having a really hard time keeping up with the dishes in the dishwasher. I don't know what it is, but our dishwasher has been running like second and third shifts, sometimes every single day, because we just go through so many dishes. And I think a part of that is also because we're home. If we're all home and we're using a ton of dishes, and that might fill it up really quickly. But oh my God, I have been trying to keep up with my dishes, and I'm just like, this dishwasher is just not doing its thing. I don't know what's going on, but thankfully I was able to catch up, and the kitchen was cleaned. But right now we are just going to go around and wipe down the counters. I'm going to clean the stove, put everything away, and so on and so forth. So while I was cleaning, my husband came and turned off the light, and I was just like, what are you doing? And he was like, do you need that? It was just so funny because the look I gave him, you would think like I'm really mean, and I swear to God, I swear to you guys, I'm not. I am just very, my facial expressions are just very strong, and I get that from my mom, and it's just really funny to me because he'll be like, oh my God, what is your problem? I just found that really funny. But anyway, we're gonna move on. I'm just wiping down the stove. The stove was not too bad either, but we do use the stove a lot, so it can get messy pretty quickly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just wipe everything down. So now we are in the home stretch. I just showed you guys a Korean sweet potato. If you have not had one of those, they are so delicious. I usually roast them in the oven for about 40 minutes or so, and they are just so good. I also showed you guys a few clips back some dark chocolate that I got. I actually got that from Aldi, and I was looking forward to eating it, but then I did some research and found out that dark chocolate can be really high in lead and cadmium, I think it's called. And I was looking at the list of all the dark chocolates that were tested, and that one was actually one of them. So just a PSA or FYI if you guys are into dark chocolate. So I ended up throwing it out, which really sucked. I wish I had done my research prior to buying it, but I was really craving some dark chocolate. So anyway, moving on, we're gonna finish wiping down the counters, and then last thing I have to do is vacuum, and I was the last one to get ready as well. Everyone was showered and basically dressed, and I was the last one to take a shower and get dressed. We also was meeting one of my daughter's friends at the movie theater, so we were running on like a really tight crunch, just a really tight deadline, trying to make sure we got there on time and everything, so that she wasn't there by herself for too long. But yeah, we are just going to continue cleaning up. I'm wiping down the oven area really quick because this area gets very messy and just like sticky with things falling everywhere. But we are going to vacuum the living room. We are going to vacuum the kitchen, and then that should be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe before you leave. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell, as it will alert you every time I post a new video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was pretty long, but hope you got a ton of motivation out of it. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.